Sandi. Sandi.
Sandy. Sandy. Sandy.
Yep.
Do you need me to repeat the question?
Nope.
Okay.
Yep. What was your question?
So you didn't list the reason for your visit on your insurance form?
Yeah, I don't really know why I'm here, you know? Honestly, maintenance, like an oil change or something.
An oil change.
Yeah, do you like that metaphor?
Feel like we could come up with a better one?
Cleaning underneath the stovetop, dumping files into a hard drive. I got metaphors.
I see that. Okay, let's go ahead and circle back to your metaphors. Tell me, have you ever been to therapy before?
Nope.
Okay, well, here's how I work. I like to get to know you, see why you're here, see why you felt compelled to change your oil for the first time.
Couldn't really tell you.
Okay, why don't we just start at the beginning?
I had this friend, she was a therapist, and she suggested that I go to therapy.
Why do you think she suggested that?
I don't know. We've been hanging out for a while, you know, sleeping together. And then she ended things.
And how long is a while?
6 months. Maybe she thought I get heartbroken or something.
Did you?
No. I mean, I didn't want to lose her as a friend, and I really enjoyed spending time with her, but
Why did you lose her as a friend?
well, I guess I didn't really lose a friend. It's just, you know, when a woman that you've been sleeping with, she starts seeing another guy, she's really not going to want to hang out with you anymore.
And do you find yourself getting into these kind of situations a lot?
Plus, Jake seems like a total hunk. What kind of situations?
Less serious relationships. Who's Jake?
Now, yes, because I'm in that part of my life. Jake's the guy my friend is seeing now.
And what part of your life is that? Are you jealous of Jake?
The I don't want a serious relationship part. And yeah, I think I'm jealous of Jake.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry. Can we just stop for a second? I don't know what's happening.
We were having two conversations at once.
That's not how this is gonna go.
Sorry, it happens to me all the time. By the way, did you write one of these
Okay,
books?
so you're doing it again? Okay. That has to be hard to keep track of when that happens for you.
Sometimes when I'm sexting someone and making dinner plans with them at the same time, I mean, the fruits, the vegetable emojis, yeah, it can get confusing.
Let's just back up a little bit. Why do you think you're in a part of your life where you don't want a serious relationship?
It's a long list.
I've got nowhere to be.
First of all, I really like my life. I don't need someone to come along and ruin that for me. I'm just trying to figure this whole thing out. You know, who I am, how the world works. Is it necessary to wash below your knees?
So you feel like when you figure all of that out, then you'll be ready for commitment?
I think that feet are meant to be dirty. Everyone else disagrees. So, I don't know. It's not like there's answers to these questions that I'm asking. You know, like, maybe some of us are meant for, you know, conventional relationship, kids, family, all that stuff. Do you ever think about that?
I do, yeah. It's my job. Tell me, do you think you feel this way because you're avoiding those things?
I guess, maybe.
Okay. Well, I can help you figure out why you're avoiding them. And I just want to tell you that avoidance is a natural reaction to trauma. And unfortunately, we all have trauma within us.
Cool.
Okay, let's go back to the beginning. You know, that topic that you tried to avoid?
Honestly, typical childhood. War started when I was 3. We became refugees, moved around Europe a little bit, became refugees again, got deported, moved to America. You don't think that the war and being refugees had anything to do with my mental health, do you?
Nah, probably not.
That's what I keep telling everyone.
What was life like at home during that time?
Great. You know, I'm one of those rare people that have 2 incredible parents. They worked a lot, you know, and try to put food on the table, but they did the best they could, and they were always there for us, so I'm very grateful for that.
Who would you spend time with when your parents weren't around?
Aunts, cousins, neighbors.
And how often would you stay with people who weren't family?
not that often.
You know, the body holds on to trauma much more than the mind does. We involuntarily protect ourselves, and most of the time, we don't even know we're doing it.
I haven't even thought about...
Thought about what, Sandy?
I don't know.
Okay. You don't need to talk about it right now. But in order to help you, we're going to need to unpack what it is that you haven't thought about.
I don't need help.
You don't?
I didn't know that I needed help.
It's much more common than you think.
You ever have a dream that feels like a memory, and you're not sure which one it is? I've got this one about a Balkan village covered in snow, a black dog running around a wooden fence. My mom, she's calling my name, and I know it's my mom because she says my name properly. The other day, my sister said that it wasn't a dream, it was a real memory. I've got this other one. I'm a kid. I'm laying in bed next to this woman. She's in the bra, and you ever have a dream that feels like a memory?
We protect ourselves by repressing certain memories, especially in moments where we feel we don't have any control. Together, we can work backwards and unravel what's real and what's not. Work on your car a bit.
You're good at your job.
I know.
I liked a bit about the car.
Well, I said I'd circle back to the metaphor, so.
Yeah, you did.
You ready to get to work, Sandy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trouble in mind, yes, it's true. I have almost lost my mind. Life ain't worth living. Sometimes I feel like dying. So I'm gonna lay my head on some lonesome railroad line. Let the 219 special